First of all, welcome everybody. I had the link in all Forexia family, my own groups, Brandon, Forexia community, mastermind, and academy, everybody here. And I'll give the recording as well to, all of you guys so you can enjoy it, because we are not all about, just making money. At Forexia, we actually don't really care about money, and it's about, we live for another purpose, and it's, hacking this system, the trap that is for retail trader. As Dylan says, 90% of people lose 90% of their account within 90 days. So our purpose is something else. Now, in today's session, you are going to see my DMA here, and unfortunately, I cannot give you the period of moving average. I'm just saying it at the very beginning because everybody knows that's the most question you guys going to ask. So for getting DMA, guys, sign up for Academy. You're missing. Honestly, signature trade, all the sessions that Forexia had, Dylan had, Mark English, myself, Brandon, hours of content. So if you really want this kind of nugget, you gotta be in there. But I'm not here to talk about DMA. I'm actually here to talk about the daily structure. So I'm going to show you structure, and I'm going to give you some moving average that can sit just like DMA, but not as accurate as DMA. All right. So the moving averages would be 14, 50, 1, 4, and then 50, 200, and 800. All right. So with these 4 moving averages, you can almost apply the same exact thing here, but without accuracy. You need to be more accurate in terms of the structure and where price is going, the zones, the liquidity zones, and the trap zones, in order to get the best entry for yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's something everybody is misunderstanding. At the end of the day, DMA is just a concept for a better entry and better understanding of how logic of business works. It's not about how market maker, move the price. We are taking entry based on DMA. Well, you will see it in here, but I'm gonna show you how you need to know structure. So it's gonna be good. In this pairs that I got ready for you are mostly in British pound Canadian or Euro cat. These are my pairs that I mostly work with them nowadays. So let's see what's up here. So you all know that I have a lot of videos on YouTube. Dylan has about this pump and dump pattern, which is the structure all we talk about. That market maker has to come, has to form a pattern that retail trader are looking for, and then show them some basically confirmation in order for them to apply the rule they are looking for, which is following, and they get trapped. So this is what we call a structure. And I'm going to show you this simple thing, how big of effect has in the market. You cannot just trade anything that moving average says, or your signal provider, in case you have. Well, unfortunately, if you have, it's about understanding where money is going. Smart money and dump money. Dump money is the money that follows, okay? So market makers know that people wants to follow. Also, they would love to see higher highs and higher lows, all right? So what they do is they start making it for you in order, very slowly from Friday and then Monday, Tuesday. And what happens in here, you will see consolidation, consolidation is almost 14 hours. So 14 hours, price was above the zone that retail trader believe it's a support that became resistant, right? And then it's broken again. So they know already that they gotta wait, for a clear sign. It's not respected yet. And what happened is 14 hours respect, London session opens respect, New York opens respect. End of the day, price respect this zone so much, induced everybody right before they dump the price. And what happens is when they have consolidated for 3 days up in here in a simple higher highs and supports resistance zone, what happens is price now has enough people trapped to run away from them for 2 to 3 days, because not everybody using a stop loss. Market maker has to actually move the price down in order to wipe their account. They got like $5,000 in the account, have 2 lots open. They're just, they think price going to reverse around here. Why price start going bullish here? Because if they got any margin left in order to save this drawdown that they've been here, they start adding position that, oh, we're going up, and it's just more disaster. So you just need to understand what others people are doing, what you think other people are seeing. If what you see is too obvious, if what you see is similar to what you heard or what you watched in YouTube, a guy came and told you that trade like this and you sing like this, trust me, that's when you need to ask yourself, like, why am I gonna buy here when everybody who has zero knowledge, or they came to market, they spent $0 investing on themselves, or spend a lot of money on bullshit education, and that's what they trade. So you don't want to be really trading with them. I mean, let's be honest. It's your choice, because I literally said you can be smart or you can be dumb. It's your choice to follow the trend or wait for the pattern to happen and then getting in the better situation. So when I know price is at the high of previous day, working for 3 days, and out of nowhere at the end of Tuesday, price shift down, as Brandon says, momentum, there is no momentum really here, and then you see the momentum comes into place. And what I expect next is stop hunt. Why stop hunt? Because of this pattern, guys. This is daily structure. Okay? Daily structure means market maker accumulate and then induce or trap or a stop hunt. This is all at the same time. But the other thing, it's problem, reaction, solution. If you know this, if you don't know, just read the free Forexia book. If you really don't read that book, which is absolutely free, you can get it anywhere in Forexia community. You can go to shared media, take it. If you don't spend time to read that, I don't even expect you to make money. Maybe you are not good for this business if you don't spend the time to read one free book. And it will make you understand why this pattern is so important. And I'm gonna go through with this and I'll show you how many times this pattern is. Guys, this is literally copy paste by market maker, trapping everybody. They don't even need to work hard for it. They already cracked the code. They already cracked the human emotional code. and that's all they need. We get emotional, give them our money, we be dumb, they be smart. That's the purpose. You gotta understand. So what I expect after I see the trap is done, you see buyers are trapped, and then momentum is against them. Already stop loss of everybody below the support or below this support, or maybe low of previous weeks in here, and obviously spread in session changeover was killed them all. But if was not enough, which I believe not enough, because I know there is a lot of people not using stop loss, unfortunately. So what I expect the market is to use daily structure to trap emotional traders and then move the market in the way that they want. So where I'm going to enter is the initial high of the day is set here, and I'm waiting for a breakout. They came up here, grab order of the high of the day, you see, because there would be someone that have from here, they have a Fibonacci to here, and they see this, or somewhere, some other from before, and they see this as a level of Fibonacci, or it would be another support and resistance. You don't believe me? Go pay some $1,000 to this course, and they'll tell you to do this shit. And then read what the money do to understand how waste of money that course was. So then market comes here, do this, next day consolidation again. When there is consolidation, okay, there is two options, whether market want to trap people to reverse or want to trap people to continue. If wants to trap people as a reversal, you mostly will see them. I mean, if the consolidation want to end up in reversal, they will go back down in order to trend is continuing, so they can trap people in the direction. But when they hold this level all this time, that means they're trapping buyers. They're making people believe price can't go lower. And what happens is same daily structure. Listen, guys, they start fucking around with us all this day, and this is how they pull the trigger on us. They're like, okay, let's go up, everybody commit, and then reverse on them. This take too long, and it was only the first picture. So yeah. So understand this. Let's move on to the next slide. I don't want to, miss any of them. So this is another example. Drawing. Good. So same exactly what we talked about. Following people, the people who follow, market maker has to create a pattern for them so they can follow, right? This is, if I'm not wrong, continue of the previous slide, but I'm not sure. But let's just focus on this one. Friday price was almost bearish, So retail traders see that it's going down. They're most likely wanting to follow this. So their order would be below here. And you see, their order will be grabbed, reverse on them. And this is basically inward of this pattern. This is basically it, So in order for market maker to create this pattern, they don't want to give retail trader money. They need to keep trapping in daily basis. And then in the course of 2 to 3 days, when retail trader look back, they see, oh, it's a trend. It's a lower low. or whatever like this. But in the time of the day when they try to follow, they'll be fucked up. And then price came back below here. Now you see this support. You see this support for retail trader Friday. Why this week was down here? Why? Why not to here? Why not to here? Why just right here? Because they wanted people. They, because someone told me, why you think price respect this area? And the answer was because it's support. So when there is this kind of mindset and this kind of people believing price is stopped here because it's support, then it shouldn't be hard to believe this many manipulation and trap in daily basis. So market comes down to where they believe price going to, respect it, and you see they broke it. Now, they broke it, and also if there is any pending order, they grab the pending order. You see the red candle closed below and then retested it. Next candle came back up. So 30 minutes was enough for the market maker to grab enough liquidity for people who want to continue this. And then they get stop hunted. Now there is trend break and retest, and it's holding the support. Now again, daily structure, market consolidate for 14 hours, even more to here. Above this zone is not, price is not there because it's a support. It's up there because when it's there, people make decisions, and apparently most of them is a stupid one that they buy here. So this is why price works all this consolidation above here, this momentum. You see, they show this momentum to make someone sell here and have the stop loss above the high so they can get him or her. Second reason is to show them that when bearish power came, this zone didn't allow the price to go down and start going up. Higher high, higher low. At London session, when everybody is ready to start trading, let me buy here. Boom. Finally, they believe it's a sell. Let me sell here again. So see, seller trap, buyer trap. Without these traps, market cannot move. That's why there is from here to here mostly is consolidation, and this little time is London NY, and then it goes back to consolidation, because the actual move that they want to make, they need couple days, fucking around with you. See, price comes below this zone. Now there will be, as they call it, fresh support and resistance around here, and that would be in another webinar I might do, not here. But you see, in course of 1 week, from a Friday to another Friday, this is actually the same one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. 5 out of this 6th day had the exact same pattern. Is it so hard to figure it out, a pattern? To just follow it and don't make yourself confused? Okay, here is the overall trend. The way they want to create this is that, see, consolidation, trap, come up, and then trap, come down. That's how trend being created, guys. That's how trend being created. Okay, so if you understand one pattern, you don't even need in the time of backtest, you don't even need to see a chart. You can get a pen and paper, start drawing Euro USD for the past fucking years. I swear, guys, just draw this and then just put it on a chart. Trust me, half of the days it's matched. It's crazy, but it's matched. You see, all this I draw here before, I just copy paste it and then, zoom it out and zoomed it in. I didn't even, draw based on them. I draw once, copy paste, it sit there, just like trend lines. So if you understand this daily structure and weekly structure, welcome to Forexia way of trading. Welcome to being smart. Let me go to next one. Mind blowing, man. And this is just, shout out to DMA to catching every single of them. Every single of them was a perfect entry for DMA. But you see, when I told you, when I draw this in a previous slide, this is basically what I draw. This is basically what I just draw there. Daily structures, and some days market have enough liquidity trap, where I said here buyer's trap in here. They have enough liquidity so they can run away all the way back down. See, from Friday to Friday, finally reverse it. And trust me, you will see this. You see people selling. That's why there is a gap opening here to wipe their account, move their stop loss. The holders, I don't know. I don't even need to explain it. I don't even know what to say about this chart. This is literally, trapping in day-to-day, basis with the same exact pattern, because every single zones in here, if you go and backtest, you realize that these areas that prices stop and start consolidating and start staying above it. It's whether a Fibonacci would be matched, or resistance or support in 1992, or it's going to be supply or demand zone of 4 hour plus 1 hour and for a daily time frame together. Or I don't know, based by my experience, these zones that prices stop and start consolidating and then induce people are not as simple as we are seeing it here. It's actually more complicated that, all those Fibonacci, all those different kind of things retail trader look for will be matched, or actually indicators. When there is something like this move happens, if you imagine an RSI here with this, these levels that they have, okay? So at this moment, after this, the indicator, if it was here, is now down here. It shows you over whatever. Or I don't know. Some of you, I saw it here, it says sell, buy, fucking sell, fucking buy. That right here is when, well, if you don't pay attention to it, I don't understand the point of having it there. But if you do use it, you see this kind of candles will make those indicators calculate like this. And then with these higher highs being made, they start coming up. So you see it as it's going up. What happened in reality, that they go and break your screen because there is no other level here. So show goes on, same exact thing over and over. If there was enough people, you see the same zone I just draw here. When sellers got trapped, stop hunt was more massive to take them out. They don't want someone selling to here. They try to get liquidity out. I was talking to someone and he was saying, oh, if there is this much trap in the market, and if you say it's so much control, how can you make money? I make market maker do the dirty work for me. I want to sell here. I get in right here through my DMA, or here, what market maker has to do compared to $7 trillion business daily, my tiny positions are nothing. There's like hedge funds and banks and different kind of thing. But if you say, let's talk logic, how about your position? I say this last retest here is for little retail trader that are right. So they trap a little bit of, buyers to the profit. They want to give it to us. So you don't need to be worried, because that's a kind of, I'm sorry, that's the dumbest question anybody asked from me. That how about your position, how market maker create liquidity for you? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, market doesn't need to make liquidity for me. There is like, a lot of thing coming. I'm just taking a little piece. Understand this pattern and take these pieces, guys. It's fun. Next one, this is the macro daily structure. And you can see they consolidate for the Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. At the same time, this is almost close to this one. You see, they consolidate just in more macro and then making higher highs. This one bullish candle was that induction and then consolidation above this trend line and this, support resistance zone, staying up there, consolidate till Tuesday, and then shift against. And obviously DMA gave us all different kind of entries, from DCR, from, close below to retest all of things, and next day. So with 1450, 200, 800, don't expect to follow, because when you get DMA, you want to really just, take it based on DMA, but you have to take care of structure as well. In 1450, 200, structure is everything, okay? Structure, everything. So you can see this basically uptrend formed, buyers got trapped, price run away, act like it want to come back up, and then continue. The funny thing is price opens here in the week and close almost same. Price moves but never moves. Okay, price moves but never moves. So let's go to next one, since I don't get much time. It's 6 minutes left. Okay. Now this is a what the money do book example in line with what I just told you in all these slides. This is a 5, basically key or checklist about asking the question, what the money do, so you go against. Okay, if you don't have the book, forexia.net/GPG, and if site doesn't work, just give us a couple of days. Forexia.net/GPG. Let me write it down. I'm not gonna bother, I'm not gonna bother explaining you guys and giving you link and stuff about Forexia Academy, guys. Just check out the Forexia community, and there's all links over there. Just join the team and let's make this huge change in the market. So what the money do? The money looking for a trend. Trend formed, 3 touch almost, uptrend. You see higher highs. uptrend stands for higher highs for me. I don't need to draw and see three touch. Don't think like a retail trader. Retail trader will somehow make it looks like a trend. Whether they go like this, they go like this, and then they go like this. I call this a trend, all kind of stuff. For me, higher highs. Higher highs, it means we are going showing uptrend. Uptrend, check. Resistance became support. If it's downtrend, support becomes resistance. So resistance, look at the respect, induced sellers. You see induction in an uptrend, induced sellers acting like this zone actually means something. And then there was support here to grab the order below, stop on them, stop on everybody through this induction. Then what happened? Resistance became support. It broken, retested, acting as a support. So second check. They're induced or trapped at highest points. So basically what I mean is daily structure. Okay. So daily structure happens here again. Now this daily structure is checked for the three. They're induced, trapped at the highest points. And then the fourth one, this is in case you want to take it super safe. Okay, you want to make it, try to make it below DMA or below averages in order to sell, which is smart. And that's why there is induced more on trend line touch. They came to trend line, start touching the trend, inducing to the trend, which people who know DMA, this induction will end to DMA. So check when induced and retest or respected DMA. This is basically our entry, and then there is shift and run away. Price shifts. Oh, sorry. Price shifts and then run away for the rest of the week. And what happens is basically a daily, weekly structure. Again, nothing special. Daily structure, weekly structure, you're good to go. All right. I got 2 minutes time, guys, and that's what I had ready for you. I hope you enjoyed this little treat for the weekend. It was basically for my free community reaching 450 members. Thank you guys for growing this group. I'm really thankful. I try to give you what I can, as much as I can, and help you guys in this journey. If you got any questions, since I don't have any time, feel free to ask this question on my community or anywhere you got this link from. I'm there, obviously, so feel free to tag me. I'll be happy to help you crack this code. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of the week. I wish you great weekend and perfect week in next. Let's go, guys.